evening and thanks for watching. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. A short and unusual day in court today for the group trying to recall Mayor LaToya Cantrell.
Now, we've learned a settlement may be in the works to resolve their lawsuit. Alyssa Curtis was in court when they suddenly adjourned, and she's joining us now in studio to tell us more.
That's right, a very quick and unusual day in court. Court was set to begin at 9 a.m. Around 9:15, lawyers went into the judge's chamber. A few minutes later, they came out and everyone in the courtroom abruptly left. They would not tell us why. Well, we later learned the court had adjourned as both sides are working towards a deal. After months of speculation, it was finally revealed in court Monday how many signatures the recall petition needs to force a vote. Just under 50,000. That number is based on how many active voters are in Orleans, which the recall group says is not accurate. WWL-TV political commentator Clancy Dubose says both the Secretary of State and the Registrar of Voters upkeep the voter list.
The registrar is primarily responsible for maintaining accurate rolls. But if the Secretary of State, in his capacity as the state's chief elections officer, receives information that a voter or some voters do not belong on the list of active voters, then he has the authority also.
In a statement, the Secretary of State, Kyle Ardoin, said, in part, the responsibility of updating and maintaining an accurate voter list is on the Registrar of Voters in each parish. He said, quote, while my role is limited, my office has complied with each and every process provided and allowed for in-law related to voter list maintenance. Well, the Secretary of State says the Registrar of Voters is responsible to maintain that list. According to our partners at NOLA.com, the recall group and the Secretary of State are now working on a settlement deal. According to the Times-Picayune, the two sides are working on an agreement to establish a number of active voters. That would, in turn, determine how many signatures the recall needs.
Not necessarily arbitrarily, but they may try to arrive at a number that both sides are comfortable with, saying this is a more reasonable and more accurate number.
While some believe changing the number of active voters may be a move to help further the recall effort, Dubose says it's about accuracy.
The Secretary of State doesn't have a dog in this hunt. He doesn't care one way or the other. His job is just to run the elections. It's not like we're going to have a Republican mayor. We're not. So it's really not about parties.
We've reached out to the mayor's office for comment on today's court proceedings, but have not heard back. Court is expected to resume tomorrow.
Alyssa, thank you so much. And Clancy will join us in studio coming up tonight at 6 as part of our continuing coverage of the recall effort. If any other updates surface, we'll be sure to post them right away on our website, our smartphone app, as well as our social media pages.